Hello everybody, welcome back to Lady Fire's Kitchen, and we are going to France today. We are going to cook beef bourguignon, which means actually a beef stew. Probably in America we have not tried it that many times. French people probably have it almost every week, but we're just going to teach you today how to make it. So let's do this. Okay guys, I have this started already with 1 teaspoon of butter. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And what we're going to do first, of course we're going to heat this up a little bit so that, or turn it higher, so that we can start frying our bacon. I don't want to fry the bacon too fast. I want to go slow with it. I don't want to burn it, so I just want to cook it. We don't want it crispy. We want it somewhere cooked, but not crispy, because this is not for breakfast. This is actually for a nice recipe, okay? So we're going to, as soon as we start cooking and this gets heat up, we're gonna be starting, okay? Okay guys, so we're ready to put in our bacon. I have actually 6 strips of thick bacon in here, and like I said, we're not going to cook it on high, maybe medium low, because we want to cook it evenly. We don't want to have it super crispy, but we want it cooked, okay? So when it is ready for us to take it out of the pan, I'm going to show you what I mean, and that way you don't have to just kind of wait here while I'm doing it. Guys, so we are ready to take this out. It has made a lot of little foam here. So I'm just going to take it out, but do not throw away that fat. Absolutely not. We're going to put it here. See the color, how beautiful? It's not super crispy, but it has beautiful color. We cooked it just right. And we are going to use that fat to actually cook our beef that I already previously salted with put a little salt and pepper on it, not too much. I tend not to put too much salt on things until I taste them and make sure that it doesn't need it. So we took all of the bacon out, left the fat in. Now we're just going to start frying in little bunches, okay? And we're not going to cook the beef. We're just going to brown it. That's all we need to do. This is, we have like 2 pounds of beef. I have it right now on medium high. I don't know the temperature of your stove, but I think this is as much as I'm going to put in here right now. Let it brown, and then take it out, and we'll put it right next to the bacon. Alright guys, so you can see it has browned some. We don't want it gray, we just want it to have some color. Right, so we kind of seared it basically. Now we're going to take it out, and we're going to continue to do the same thing with the rest of the beef, alright? So I switched pots, but that does not mean I got rid of whatever was inside of the other pot. So it is still in there. I did not get rid of it. So we're just going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm going to crank that up to high. So we're going to fry our onions. The onions are going to be big. It's 2 big onions, and they're not going to be cut into little tiny pieces. It's going to be big. The reason why it's going to be cut in that is because we're going to cook it now, and then we're going to have them to be cooked again for 2 hours. So we don't want them too small, because otherwise they will disintegrate. You won't see them again. So right now I put this in high just to crank it up, and I'm going to put the whole thing. There it goes. I'm going to cook it for a few minutes. And then we're going to add other things to it, all right? So guys, now I am going to add the onion. It's been caramelized, but we are going to add our mushrooms now. If you do not like mushrooms, it is okay to not put them in. So just letting you know. But this recipe calls for mushrooms, and I am putting them in. All right. So I am going to add something to it for flavor. This kind of mushrooms, they're not very flavorful. I'm just going to put this in and mix it a little bit. So I am going to add something called umami seasoning mushrooms and onion, and it tastes really great. Okay, that's what it is. Not a lot, just a little bit, just for flavor. There you go. You can add as much or as little as you like, and we're going to cook this for a little bit, and then we're going to add our carrots. Okay, so guys, I put like a package of mushrooms, and now I'm going to add at least 4 big carrots. And like as you can see, I didn't cut them really small either. So all in. And we mix. Garlic free. I'm going to add a little bit of oil in the center. And I'm just going to put at least 6 cloves of garlic. That's right. Love it. Love garlic. Oh, that smells awesome. Don't burn it. All right, guys. So I'm going to deglaze this with the wine, and we'll see what happens. I have a whole bottle, so I'm going to put at least half of it. Woo! Here we go. Stand back. Alrighty, so the fire went out. We put it in. So we're going to do the onions here, so we can give them some color. It's gonna be like a whole bag of pearl onions. So we just want to put it on medium high and give them some color. We don't want them that pale. All right, so we gave them a little color, little TLC, and now it's going to go in here. All right, guys, remember the beef and the bacon? Throw everything in, all right? Everything. Big pot, you guys, and you are going to get like lots of food here. So we're going to add to this maybe like 2 cups of beef broth. So I have 3 because I always have some like extra just in case I want it, but it has to be covered, completely covered with broth. In the whole 3 cups. So I'm just gonna add more wine. There you go. Well, this is too big. I'm gonna put half of a tablespoon of salt because it needs it. I already tasted it. So I'm like, okay, you need some salt. And just a little bit of pepper. And I am going to also add 2 tablespoons full tomato paste, which I always have it handy. So we're gonna have like this much fresh thyme. I'm just gonna throw it in. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have a little bit of parsley that I have left over, and I'm just gonna pull it out and just throw it in. Anything that I can find that will add flavor to whatever recipe, I add it in. Okay guys, look how beautiful this looks right now. We're going to actually cover this up, and it's going to be cooked on, I put it on medium low for 2 hours, okay? And I'll put like almost the whole bottle of wine. We're also going to add a little cognac at the end. And if you like, I didn't do it, but if you would have liked, you could add, these are called like nibbles, little small potatoes. Maybe you can use a little bit bigger than this in there if you don't want to have to do another thing. Now, my family loves mashed potatoes. So I selected to omit this so I can do mashed potatoes. And then I'm just gonna top it with the beef bourguignon. But you can do it however you like. But that's what I'm going to do, all right? Okay guys, 2 hours have gone by. This is what we have so far. All right, so I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of cognac to this. I'm gonna let it cook after that for a little bit. And then we're gonna work with the roux, all right? Okay guys, I'm ready to do the roux. So I have 2 teaspoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm gonna put them there together. That's still cooking there, it's okay, no problem. I'm gonna mix these together real good. And then I'm just going to pour it in slowly. But first of all, we need to mix it well, right? We have this little kind of paste situation, kind of roux. And so we're gonna start putting it in and mixing it, because we want to thicken this up a little bit, okay? So guys, we have thickened it up. Oh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. And very soon we will be plating. Oh my goodness. This is like it. Awesome. Amazing. I cannot wait to dig into it. What do you think? I'm gonna start right now. Beautiful mashed potatoes, an amazing beef bourguignon. Who could ask for more? I'll see you guys next week with another wonderful recipe at Lady Fire's Kitchen. The cameraman almost took over my food. I had to stop him. It's super delicious, guys. You need to do this. You need to try it. So until next Saturday around 10:30, I will see you at Lady Fire's Kitchen with another gorgeous, wonderful gourmet meal. And I'll see you then.